He said don't touch anything, so I didn't. Boss said don't touch anything. So I watched everything burn. I used to work in a small but chaotic IT department at a mid-sized company. We were understaffed, overworked, and somehow always expected to perform miracles. But none of that compared to Mark, our new department head. Mark came in swinging, micromanaging, condescending, and acting like everyone under him was incompetent. He clearly had no background in IT, but thought he was Steve Jobs reincarnated. One Friday, we had a major system update scheduled. Our entire inventory system, used by 5 departments, needed patching. I'd done these updates dozens of times. Smooth, fast, usually done in 2 hours max. I prepared everything in advance like always. But just before I started, Mark stormed into the server room like he owned the place. "What are you doing?" he snapped. I explained the plan, including the backup and rollback protocols, and told him it had already been approved by our previous manager weeks ago. He cut me off. "You're not touching anything until I say so. I want to observe the process before we change anything." "But this has to be done today," I reminded him. "If we don't update by end of day Friday, the system will go down over the weekend." "I said don't touch anything," he repeated. "That's an order." So I didn't. I sat back, sipped my coffee, and watched the hours tick by. Saturday morning, I get a frantic call from Mark. "The system's down. Why didn't you do the update?" "You told me not to touch anything," I said calmly. "But I didn't mean that literally," he shouted. "Well, I literally didn't touch anything," I replied, "just following orders." He hung up. Later, I found out that over 60 employees were unable to access the inventory system for 2 full days. No shipments went out. Clients were furious. Monday morning, there was a full-blown meeting with upper management. Mark tried to pin it on me, claiming I ignored protocol. But I had receipts, email logs, timestamps, backup plans, everything. I even quoted his exact words, "Don't touch anything until I say so." Management wasn't impressed. Mark got his first warning, and I was quietly asked to resume update duties, without his interference. From that point on, he never micromanaged me again. I'm not saying I enjoyed watching the chaos unfold, but I definitely didn't mind sipping my coffee while it did. Was I petty for following his orders exactly?